Hope you're all doing fine and great. Mm-hmm. So, come and talk. We have to talk about something very, very important. And that thing is about kids in school. Yes. Most teachers say that our children get spoiled at home. They bring yeah, they get spoiled from home. But remember that not every parent is not observant about their children. You get it? Some kids from school spoil other children. In which way? Some other children are not limited to what they watch, are not limited to what they do, are not limited to anything they literally say. They're just left to lead themselves and not be guided. Yeah. And some kids are not their age, don't act to be their age, or don't be their age. I don't know if you're getting me, you know. So you find the parent who literally takes care of everything, knows what the child has to watch, has know which kind of words the child is not supposed to speak or let out of their mouth, and then you go take your child to a school where that child is in the same school with your kid, and your child coming back at home saying a lot of crazy things, trying to act in a different way, which is so terrible. To get me. So, my dear parents, let's watch over our kids and let us know which kind of words those children have to use. Because there is no way in this world a child that is in a lower class like P1, P2, P3 literally knows about crushing on someone. Do you get me? So, dear parents, be observant of your children. Some of you take your children in boarding sections, like, you know, but there is a very big problem because you will never know the kind of behavior your child is going to impose or going to adapt from the school, you know. Hi, how are you doing, my dear? So, do you think that I'm fine? How are you doing? We are talking about kids getting spoiled from school. Like some kids are way so outgrown more than their age, you know. You take your child to a school, and then a child comes back with different weird behaviors, you know, where other children know about crashing, know about love things. Then you take your baby in a school and then come back when your baby literally is changed. It is so terrible, you know, very terrible. So I'm advising every parent out there, if you're taking your child to a school, be observant of their characters. Even if you may be working, the time you get with them, try to observe them. You are very beautiful indeed. Thank you so much. Hi, Fawaka Suleiman. Hi, Rebecca. How you doing? Hi, Ivan. Hi, Basta. Forrest, how you doing? Because the more how teachers think that children are spoiled from home, sometimes children get spoiled more from school because of the different characters, the different behaviors that our babies, our kids adapt from different people, raised from different families, and from different parents. So, haven't heard a great week, but God answered the prayer that brightened my day. That is awesome, my dear. That is beautiful. So thank you so much for being here. I haven't been here like since morning, so I just wanted to come here for a few minutes, spend some time with you, discuss about a topic of children getting spoiled from schools. Yeah, people may not believe it, but that is the truth. You know why? Because a school is a community where different people gather for education. But within those education, different students, different kids have different behaviors. You can take your child without suckling. Your child doesn't even know how to suckle their thumb. And then a child all of a sudden comes back when a child literally has adapted to suckling their thumb. You know, you can take your child not knowing how to beat others, but when the child comes back, they will literally be knowing how to beat others. So I think you can pick from me and what I'm trying to mean. So, my dear parent, teach your child how to be open, to tell you whatever everything that happens from school. Hi, Michael. How you doing? Yeah, how you doing? Teach your child how to be open, how to tell you everything that happens in school. Can you say that? I don't do that, my dear. Wanda, how you Wanda? How you doing? You know? Yeah, definitely, Clara. That is literally true. You may have a child, well behaved, well nurtured, well mannered, and immediately take the child to school. The child start adapting different behaviors. There are children who don't literally can't be even sat down and be told don't do this. When you tell them that, someone will literally slap you, will hell like yell in your face, and that is the kind of behavior that that child is going to adapt and bring it at home. So sad, very sad. You know, because if a child is no, why kids smoke drugs these days, and how can we stop all those drug lords who stop and sell drugs in our nation? Like I think those are the kind of things that I'm literally talking about. Yeah, our kids are exposed to a lot at school. They're exposed to a lot of things. That's how your child is going to come and then ask you something that you're even scared of explaining how. But you're asking yourself, how did it happen? Hello, beautiful Rose. Hi. Hi, Delay. How you doing? So, teachers, the way how you want us to send you well mannered, well educated, like well nurtured students at school, also take observation of how our children are associating with different kids. You sometimes forget to ask them how they're doing. Yeah, thank you. Sometimes you even forget to ask how you. Those are things actually that you literally don't even pay attention to. You know, you don't even mind asking your child how the day was at school. Maybe if you ask your child how the day was, they'll be open to telling you this is what happened, mom. This kind and kind of child told me this and this. It will help you that way to know how your child is dealing with school, because we have different kids. Some are open, some don't even talk if you don't ask. Different characters, you know. So Rebecca has given us a point, like, parents, we don't even care about asking our kids like how has been your day, you know. And that is so sad. And some parents are literally busy, they are working, and the only time they get, some of them even don't get time to be with their kids at home. They're always with housekeepers, and then some housekeepers, when you find that you're not lucky enough, Someone will not even care about what's going on, how are you, so that he can at least keep you updated. Hi, Malachi. Hi, Clara. As parents, we get easily distracted too. Yes, that is true. Sometimes you have a lot to think about. But what I know that if you have a housekeeper at home, then that gives you a chance, an opportunity to make sure that you tell them to always ask the kids how the day was at home, so that at least the housekeeper can help you try to monitor, you know? Let me come back, guys. Don't go away. So, oh my god, what is this? So that is something that will literally help us a lot as parents, you know? The post. I cannot believe I made this. You know? I don't know who's still here with me as we are talking about kids getting spoiled in school, you know? You should be observant. You should be observant so that you don't even ask yourself, where did I lose out on my kid? You know, sometimes parents don't even know their kids that much. Hi, Rebecca. Trust me, you can ask the simplest thing you can ask the parent their kids, maybe favorite dish or maybe favorite color when they literally even don't know. Wanje? Okay, the phone now. Hi. So, what do you think about that? Hi, thank you so much for liking the live. So, that is what we're talking about. Like, yeah, their behaviors at home can be caused the yeah, their behaviors at home can be caused from what's happening at school. And but we forgot and just think there is just disrespectful learned behaviors from outside the home. I know, right? Added a like for you. Thank you so much, Daryl Johnson. Thank you so much for the like. So, my dear parents, be observant to your kids' behaviors at school. You know, if a child tells you something, sit down, think about it, observe it really in your mind. The more your child keeps on complaining about the same thing, then put the put the behavior on the table exactly where you have to address it, because it's not terrible for a child to adapt the kind of behaviors you never want them to adapt. You don't have anything to do about it, because in the end of the day you have to take your child to school. But in the same school that you've taken your child in, there are different kids who behave differently, who are raised by different parents from different homesteads. What you're telling your child not to do, another parent is happy about it when he or she sees the child do it. The words you're telling your child not to use, another child is freely using them at home. You get me? So, it is so terrible. Technology has changed the way kids to to bullying online. Yes, even here on YouTube, you can literally see it that someone can come and bully you online. You get it? Kevin's positivity movement. How you doing? And back then in schools we used to study from, like if your child was bullied or anything, that would be a case. Either the child is literally put out of school, or they call a meeting for the parents and then they sit and talk about it. So I think you can see. And the century that we're in, a lot of things have changed in a world where people used not to watch certain kind of movies. Now you're going to find a child silently seated on a movie that is not of their age, seated watching it. You go on to realize that even now cartoons, there are some cartoons that a child is not supposed to watch. That is how fast technology has grown. That nowadays, back then, parents used not to even get scared of the cartoons that the child is watching. Whenever they put you in a cartoon, well and good, you watch and then go to sleep. But right now, you even have to be observant. What kind of cartoon is my kid or is my child watching? Are these cartoons of his or her age? So that even makes you be scared of buying maybe a tab or any kind of gadget for your child to use. Kids have to give to kids have too much access to some things, and parental controls can be hard to monitor. I know, right? True. Sometimes we have to kneel down and pray for our kids, like to pray for them in this crazy world that they are living in, because it is so terrible, very bad. That even when you're at home and your child is sent to school, you're scared. Your heart be thinking about, now what is my kid doing? Now which kind of behavior is my child going to come back with from school? Hi Will, how you doing? You know? So this century that we're in is a century that is so open. It literally shows things as they are. They don't even try to hide or sugarcoat anything. The cartoons that people used to enjoy and watch, some cartoons are for grown up people. So you should even watch out for the cartoons that your child can be watching. So, my dear parent, this ball is in your hands for you to at least try hard before you lose out on your child. That is the problem. Sometimes it's better for a child to be open, Rebecca. Be open and tell your parent this and this. This is what is happening. What if the kind of bullying that you're facing leads you to even run away from school? So many things, you know. It's better to have a child that is open. So terrible. You get me? It is so absurd. So how are you doing? I would have, but they never asked. Sometimes every child has their own characters. That's why I said some parents should be observant and know their children's character. That if this child cannot talk without me asking, then I need to be the kind of person to ask my child. You know, because you can't compare children. Every child behaves differently. Every child, you know. Even when it comes to sickness, every child behaves differently. There are children that don't even say something. I think they just assumed if I said nothing, everything was okay. I know. So I get that point of talking to your child. Yeah, that is very good. Yeah, trust me, they really do look like twins. And when you see this is Angela, when you look at Toya Johnson and then Rain Carter, oh my god, did you see the even that they attended? That mother and daughter duo was so beautiful. Like they really look so alike and you can't believe it. So alike. All right, my dear. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate your time. May God bless you. So that is it, my beautiful people. That is a topic I wanted to talk about with you, and so that you tell me, how do you find that? Do you think that children get spoiled more when they're at home or when they go at school and start adapting to different kind of characters, different kind of people, which pushes them to adapt to different kind of behaviors? That is beautiful. That is beautiful, Angelia. So which country are you from, my dear? They have their beautiful skits that I look at and I love it. I fall in love with the skits. There is one for Toya, Russians, Mr. Russians, and then Rain Griggs. Beautiful. I am Sajan from India. Hi, hi, how are you doing? May God bless you too, Clara. God bless me with a new car today for free. I can't believe it's good. Oh, amen. May God keep on blessing you with so many things, so many of them. That is beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you for appreciating. I'm from New Orleans. Oh, how's life there? I was only praying about it and it reminded me that God is listening. Yeah, sure, God is listening to our prayers. Sometimes you look at things that God can give you even without asking, like those inner silent prayers that you'll be having, and you get to know that, oh, really, God listens to us. That is so good. And may God keep on blessing you with more and more and more and more and more, my dear. Hello. Hi, Mboga Godfrey. How you doing? Do you think that children get spoiled more at home or at school? If God wants us to have something, He won't let us go without. Yeah, but that doesn't mean we will always get what we want, just what we need. Yeah, true. Very, very true. Please do subscribe and also like the live. Can you guess the word that I've written here? Can you guess the word that I've written here? Before even we go. Clara, you a good soul. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. I think my time for going is soon coming. But thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate you. Hello. Guys, I think I'm going to say goodbye. Good job. Alright. Hello.
My hands.
Take care, Clara. I'll be saying a prayer for you. Is there something I can pray about? Wealth. Wealth and good health. Yeah. Want to be
I just need a hug.
rich, and so that my YouTube can get to 100,000 subscribers this year before this year ends. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. And amen. Hey Clara, you are looking amazing. Thank you, Gon. ALDK. Thank you so much, this girl. Yes. So, which country are you from, Gon? What is your real name? Please, if it's your first time to be here, do subscribe to the channel. I'm actually going Kenya. How's life in Kenya? Please do subscribe. I'm just going to go off. Yeah, already. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'm going to go off for now because I have other things to do. But I wanted to come and discuss about how children get spoiled from home. Yeah. Hi, Funnel Store. How you doing? I liked. And you are from? I'm from Uganda. Hi, Funnels. How you doing? I'm from Uganda. I liked how you talked about the topic today. Keep doing it. You're welcome, my dear. Thank you so much. Hi, Chanda. Which country are you from? And Funnels Store. Which country are you watching me from? Please, if it's your first time to be here, do subscribe to the channel. Tap on the post notification bell so that we can be here together, always love rocking and chatting, talking about different topics. If there is any topic sometimes you want me to talk about, you can put it out there and I can discuss it and put it out there in my shorts. Take a screenshot of the question you've asked and then I'll talk about it in my short videos and address it. And then people will come and give their mind too, depending on what I have talked about. So I love you so much, guys. Take good care of yourself. Stay blessed. And yes, yeah, like and subscribe. Clara is awesome. Thank you so much, Rebecca. May God bless you and bless the works of your hands. Yeah. Thank you for always being here and being supportive. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate. All right. I think I'm going to say goodbye now. Take good care. Bye. Yeah, meet you tomorrow or maybe later in the night. You never know. But for now, bye bye. Ciao, ciao.